Lesson 1.
In literacy, we are reading the Butterfly Lane by Michael McPergo. It is set in the past. We are doing some hot seating to find out more about the characters.
Neat.
How did you feel when your dad shot the Lion Cub's mum? Well, I felt angry with my dad because he shouldn't have done it, and I feel sorry for the Lion Cub.
Mackenzie.
What did you like it in your little compound? In the middle really, because it was good to see all the other animals playing with each other, but I had to stay behind the gate and I wanted to go there as well.
Okay, Ben?
When your mum didn't feel well, how did you feel? Well, I felt sorry for her because it's not nice to be poorly.
Okay, Freya?
How did you feel when you were sat up in your tree behind the gate and you were watching all the animals dance and playing and running around and having a lot of fun? Really happy.
Emily?
How did you feel when you saw the hyenas and being mean to the white lion? I felt sorry for it, so that's why I went to shout at the hyenas to get away.
So what does the author make you feel about the dad character at this point in the story? What do you think to the dad character at this point? Honey?
I think he feels horrible and cruel because he's being mean to Bertie and he's shouting a lot at him.
So do you actually like the dad character at this part? You don't like the dad character? Amy?
I don't like the dad because he knows that Bertie loves the lion and he's just sent him away and Bertie didn't know until he told him.
Okay, Sophie?
Well, I feel sorry for him because he's making his only child go away to a boarding school and he's not going to see him.
So you feel sorry for the dad at this point? Okay, interesting. So now we've seen the group do their little improvisation on the bit where Bertie's told by his mum and dad that he has to go to England and they have to give the lion cub away. What I want you to think now is, what does the author make you feel now towards the mum character? What does the author make you feel towards the mum character? Perhaps you feel sympathy for her, or perhaps you dislike her? Holly?
Well, it makes me feel like I'm getting to like her, and the book makes me smile a bit because she's really happy and nice.
Okay, Matthew?
I like her better than I did because she's always doing the right things in the story, but like letting a child go to school, and even though I don't think it's a good school, but he'll get a job and get some money.
Good.
Get a good house.
Good. Lucy, what do you think about the mum character of this part?
I do actually like her, but she just makes me feel a bit guilty.
Okay. Emily?
Well, I think she's been really brave and letting her son go away so he can get good money, and I'm getting to like her really nice. Lesson 4. So what are you doing in literacy today then, Hannah? We're writing the next part of the story, what we think. This is what we have written so far. Bertie got to London and went to his Aunt Lily's and Uncle Josh. Hey, what's up? Said Josh. No, said Bernard in a sad way. What's wrong with you? Said Aunt Lily. A Frenchman took my white lion away. Bertie and his mother were on their way to London, and they didn't say a word. All the other people were silent as well, as Bertie and his mother. In the room, they could hear a pin drop in the silence of the boat. Bertie whispered, "I've never been this far away from home. I'm feeling really nervous." You know, Bertie's mum whispered back, "Oh, don't worry. There's some lovely people in England. Just stay calm.
When they reached England, Bertie flung himself off the boat and ran into the fresh air with the green grass and the warm breeze. Bertie had a cold streak of blood going through his veins. He stood still for a long time. He didn't move a muscle.
Come on, Bertie, we've got to get to the circus quick. Look, there's the white lion. We can't get to him. Why is he behind the sheep? But the Frenchman promised he'd never lock him up in cages. Let's go find him. Yeah. Why did you break our promise? Yeah,
I wanted him for myself.
But you said you was going to take good care of him.
And freeze. Okay, so which character do you think Freya's playing? Lucy?
The mum.
She's playing the mum. Shall we find out what she's thinking right now?
I'm feeling really sad because the Frenchman broke his promise about keeping care of Bertie's lion.
And who do you think this is over here? Who's Mackenzie playing, Sophie?
Bertie.
Shall we find out what Bertie thinks?
I'm feeling really sad because he said that I'll keep good care of him, but he didn't. He locked him behind these sheep.
So he betrayed him really then, didn't he? And who's this character here? Amy?
French person.
The Frenchman. Shall we find out what the Frenchman thinks at this point?
I feel really angry because I found out that I kept the lion for myself.
And action.
But why would he do such a thing? He's promised, and he shouldn't do that. Let's just go and watch a circus, and let's try and get the lion somehow. Come on.
Okay, so your next task was to act out what you predict will happen in the next part of the story based on all your predictions that you made and what you already know about the Frenchman. So Matthew's group, you're going to show us your improvisation at you, and I am going to stop you when I shout freeze. I'm going to stop the action and then we're going to do some touch thoughts. Okay, so are you ready, Matthew's group?
Hey, you, get it back here. You better have some gin. Now go get my magic coins. So I don't think it's true. Get out here. Now come to a sunset. What are you doing? I cannot hear you! Oh, the lion, I've missed you so much!
And freeze. Okay, so who's this character here? Who's this character, Lucy? Bertie. What's happened so far in the drama, Lucy?
The Frenchman has actually stole him and gift him some food, and he's gifted him like these magic wings so it looks like he can fly in the circus.
And what has he done? What has the lion actually done?
He's floating away from the circus back to Bertie.
Shall we find out what Bertie thinks about this?
I feel very, very happy
And why are you feeling happy, Bertie?
because the lion flew back to England to pick me up.
Shall we find out who, this is down here, who's this down here? Freya?
The Frenchman.
The Frenchman. Shall we find out how he's feeling at the moment?
I'm feeling really cross because the tiger flew away.
Okay, and were you looking after him nicely?
I fed him.
Do you think you was looking after him like you should do?
No.
some of you were right then, weren't you? So well done, Matthew's group. Lesson 2. So what are you doing in literacy today, Emily?
Well, we've read the next part of Butterfly Lion and now we're doing improvisations.
And what part of the play are you improvising?
Well, we're doing the part where his dad says he has to go to boarding school in England.
Lesson 3. Okay, so we've just read the next chapter where we're introduced to the Frenchman who takes the cub away. Now, even though this is quite a small character, it's still quite a big part in the book, isn't it?
Yeah.
It moves the story along quite quickly, doesn't it? What I want you to think about is, I want you to think about, what do you think the Frenchman is like? Do you trust him? Do you think he'll stick to his promise? What do you think will happen? Charlotte, do you want to start off and tell us what you think?
I think he's not really gonna do his promise because France is far away, and I think he will make his promise to him.
So you don't trust him, Charlotte?
No.
Okay, anyone else got any other ideas? What do you think, Freya?
Well, I think that he will feel a bit sorry for Bertie because he's had to take his lion away from him. But I'm starting to think, well, I'm just in the middle of it because I'm a bit like, he might keep his promise, but he might not.
Okay, Mackenzie, what do you think?
I think he will because he shakes hands with him, and I think I'll go back to England and let him see it again.
Okay, anyone got a different opinion? Matthew, what do you think?
I don't trust him, and I think he's going to put him behind the cages, then he's going to be released and put some wings on, and then when he does a circus trick, he's going to fly off and fly to a school and wait for him until his school bell rings, and he's going to meet him when he comes out of school.
Okay, so you don't trust the Frenchman at all. Poppy, what do you think?
I think that it's going to tell the truth and it's going to be the cage, and then when it's at the circus, he's going to put these special wings on that are magic, and then he turns around and the lion can't get them off, and then he flies to Bertie's auntie's house, and then when Bertie comes home, he fights with the lion. Bertie, come in here. Yeah? Me and your mum have thought that now you're nearly 8, that we're going to send you back to England for boarding school. But I hate that place. What about Lionel? Well, I met a man in Salisbury and he owns a circus and he's looking for elephants and lions, and I said that he could have the lions for his circus. No, because he'll be behind bars then. And I promised him that I'd never let him go behind bars. You gotta let him go, love. But I can't, Mum.
Okay, 3. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some touch thoughts. I've frozen the drama, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch one of the characters' shoulders, and they're going to tell me how they're feeling right now in this piece of drama. Remember, you can use a word or a sentence or a couple of sentences. See how they're feeling. Who shall we see first, Bailey?
Bertie.
Shall we see how Bertie's feeling?
I'm feeling really, really sad.
Okay.
The dad?
Let's see how Dad's feeling.
I'm feeling really guilty because I'm sending the lion and Bertie don't want the lion to go.
Okay, let's see how Mum's feeling at the moment.
I feel really sad for Bertie because I don't really want the line to go.
Okay, shall we let the drama continue and see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, on freeze, go.
Love, I know you want the lion so much, but he has to go really. We can't afford him over here. And the Frenchman said he's going to come over to the farm in a few days and pay lots of good money, and he's going to take the lion away.
But why do I have to go to boarding school?
It's because your auntie and your great-great-granddad wants you there, and they're going to be good parents to you.
No, but I want you.